I'm all alone by myself. Why do I do this for somebody else's channel? Oh boy. I can't believe I signed up for this. Hey Keith, are you available? Late? It's not late. It's been a minute. I'm by myself. Scott's gonna owe me a lot more than a t-shirt. And my chair is broken and is sinking to the floor. I don't. You know, I should have played my intro. Can't believe I played his. Ridiculous. The things I do for love. Oh man, I tell you what, if this second snip of his doesn't hold and he has another kid, that kid's being named after me. It's gonna be Mad Cheesemo Sporking. That's a fact. Oh man, why is this so low? Why is it just blank? Hi everybody, welcome. I'm so desperate for a guest, I brought in my girlfriend.
Wow.
Welcome to your first live stream.
This is my first live stream.
I mean, other than gaming, though, we do game.
Well, I don't really know if that counts.
It is live.
Yeah. What's going on with this background?
Oh, it's the month of June. Do you have a problem with the month of June?
Oh no, so many wonderful things happen in the month of June.
Name 7.
Nope.
All right. Well, yeah, welcome to the dump, everybody. Let's see here. Hey, Keith. Are you available? Keith, every time I see him, I immediately think it's this 2nd Platoon lieutenant. Yeah, he went to West Point. He was such a West Pointer, if that makes sense.
I feel like you're saying that you didn't like him very much.
He wasn't my lieutenant. I had Frank the Tank. Frank the Tank was the man, you know.
Yeah.
He was awesome.
Are there certain rules that I need to follow on here on live stream to not get Scott demonetized?
I mean, speak up.
Well, what?
I can't believe I'm going to say this. Turn your gain up, get a hair. Hey, Sherry. We are watching your movie
Sherry.
next. I am almost done editing.
That, Sherry, and I don't know what the movie is. What is the movie?
Oh, it's called Fast 5. No, that's a real one.
Is it like
Super Fast?
Furious? Is
hello,
it a version
Zax.
Of Fast and the Furious?
A little surprised you remembered me.
Oh, oh my!
So you do know who I am. Small
Why
time.
is there so much animosity?
No reason.
Why is there so much animosity there?
He knows.
Why did you say his name like Newman?
Hey, that's my chatimal. The only rule is talking trash about Edwin. He's is a dick.
Edwin's my favorite though.
I don't think Edwin exists anymore. I think he got rid of him.
Bullcrap.
Oh, cool. Adam's gonna be jumping on soon.
Who's that?
He's the dude that was in the military. He does that show on Saturday night. Okay, tonight.
Are you promoting? Is that what's happening?
God,
right
no.
now?
Why would I ever? Look at this. Look at this. He didn't even say anything.
Damn.
He heard my tone.
Damn. That's probably why he didn't respond to you.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right. Well, did you bring any articles for us to go over?
Nope. Did you?
Nope.
What's in the headline?
What's in the headline?
Wait, yeah, didn't he?
Oh, you guys see this in the headlines?
And then you gotta talk about it. Strong female roles.
hang on. I got something here that I found in the Saturday Dump chat.
Young actress.
It's called
strong female roles. 2 years since Loki. Thank
You're
goodness.
not even paying attention. It's already happening.
What?
This is called What Did Leslie Headland Just Say About George Lucas? I don't know. Let's find out.
Who's Leslie? Who's that?
This is like
George Lucas? Star Wars.
George Lucas. Who's Leslie Headland?
Oh, so she used
Why
to.
do we care what she has to say?
Well, because she's now she is producing a Star Wars movie. Remember, she was the one they were like, "What's your favorite Star Wars movie?" She goes, "Oh my goodness, all of them. I can't pick just one."
No.
And she also was the personal assistant to.
Exactly what Leslie would say.
Well, she was also the personal assistant to Weinstein. Remember that dude?
Who?
Weinstein.
No, can you tell me?
All right, so a few years ago, it came out that this producer, let's see what she has to say.
Hey, Thor, have you heard what Leslie Headland said about George Lucas and how no one person
Hold on, when did Thor get a freaking Everybody has a YouTube channel.
Can do Star Wars?
I don't have a YouTube channel.
Headland said about George.
Okay, so conveniently enough, I actually had someone else send me what I'm assuming is the clip in question from Leslie Headland, and if days of the hype about this one because
come on
to really far away.
Idea that like
for you, it's about a minute long, and then we'll talk a lot more about it, including context afterwards.
We're not talking about
this is like what we understand to be Star Wars, like the idea that like that only came from George Lucas, that only George Lucas holds the key for what we understand to be Star Wars.
I mean, I feel like he would have a good handle on what Star Wars is.
It's just untrue. And I think the prequels are an excellent example of that. I mean,
oh, you bitch.
The idea that like when you're hiring a director, that everyone is sitting in there waiting for George Lucas and not for the person who's going to know to hire Ralph McQuarrie. That's the problem.
What?
That's the misogyny and the problem with the auteur myth.
Wait, the what myth?
That's the problem.
That's the misogyny and the problem with the auteur myth as it stands.
I think we need more misogyny
today.
What is the second thing she says?
And the problem with the auteur myth as it stands
the October
today,
myth?
because they're not thinking this is the person that will hire the right people, and this is the person that will be able to create the lookbooks and direct people to get them to that place. They're just thinking, do you have all the answers? And the truth is that nobody does, and anybody that says they do is lying.
Okay, so
wow.
I mean, okay, that just kind of sounds like a general middle management type of situation. They're trying to create something. People are asking a bunch of questions, and nobody has the answers because stuff isn't created all the way. But, like, why is it? I don't understand the misogyny part.
Because George Lucas is a man.
But people are going to him because he's the name that's known, and that's why people jumped on board.
He created Star Wars, yeah.
I just don't understand what she's talking about. I don't think she understands what she's talking about.
This motherfucker. Yeah, because everyone abandoned me, just like you did last weekend or whenever Wednesday.
Why you gotta bring up old stuff?
I stayed up all night.
All night.
Popping Addies in Red Bull, waiting to come on your show.
Crying. He was sobbing.
Well, no, hold on.
He's like, oh, my name is Maid. I'm so sad that I'm not on Zach's channel. Because that's the accent that he uses it.
You know, and the next time people are like, oh, man, why do you hate women so much? Because they steal my bits.
What? Oh, stealing your bits?
You know what song popped in my head immediately?
What?
Can I put my balls in yours? Oh man, we have too many inside. Too much inside baseball. But no, yeah, Leslie Headland is an idiot. Allegedly. I could not imagine having the hubris to stand up there and be like, yeah. George Lucas, you know, the guy that created Star Wars, he don't know shit.
I just don't understand why she's talking about that in an interview.
And not anything else?
Yeah. And like, what? Oh, that's the problem.
Yeah, that's the misogyny.
There's so much.
Because people won't listen to me and my Star Wars ideas. They want to go to George Lucas like he knows anything. Misogyny. I mean, that's bananas. I don't even know what to really say about it. That's I don't care about this article. I don't care about that article. I'm going through the articles that they put in here.
Oh. Do I need to find an article?
Nah. Oh, did you hear about yeah, you did, because I showed you. Well, we'll pretend like you don't know. Did you hear about the aliens that landed in the guy's backyard in Las Vegas?
What? Aliens? Yeah. No way.
Yeah, apparently they wrecked, and while they're waiting on intergalactic AAA, they some people came out and called 911. They're like, yeah, no, there's like 10-foot creatures out here.
Yeah, he like wrecked in the backyard, and he got out, and he's kicking the spaceship, and he's like, hey, you piece of crap. We weren't supposed to land here.
No, Bob, don't turn the engine over again, all right? It's not going to work.
There's this kid staring at us and on the porch. Turn off the dome light, Bob.
Anyway, my favorite part is the cop. They're like, and they got body cam footage from the cops that arrived. And as soon as they get to the backyard, but of course they censored it because it's private property.
Yeah, private property, but we showed the front where the address is.
We told you their names. You can see what block they're on. But yeah, no, you can't see the backyard.
But
it's
I don't
a
even
mess.
know what they're trying to censor. Like, dude, we know there's aliens and they're in the ocean.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Oh my god.
Dude.
I'm gonna start trademarking, copywriting everything I do. This is ridiculous.
Oh,
out of all the people to steal from me.
What?
I say
you steal from me. You steal from me.
Name 12 things.
Okay, Avi. Yeah. Oh, that's one. The accent.
The accent?
Yeah.
The accent?
Yeah, that we both have apparently given each other for how we speak around the house. You want me to keep going?
Nope. Aliens been here for thousands of years. They just like messing with us. Yeah, I do tend to lean towards the zoo.
We're the zoo animals?
No, well, yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's them. That's why, they'll pick up some cows and laser their tongues off or whatever and take their buttholes for some reason.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Why are they taking buttholes?
I don't know. They take the tongue, they take the butthole, and I think an ear. I can't remember. But then, yeah, it's a thing. You can look it up. And then they pick up a couple of people here and there. And I guess as long as they don't, cause too much of a ruckus, we let them be here. Which brings us back to the
thing.
Yeah, it's the thing. I was actually going to be an investigator for, this. This is why it doesn't work to have you on stream, because everything I'm about to say, you already know. Mafon? I was going to go do cattle. Mafon.
No, it's
a fun name. I still get emails from them all the time. They're like, Med, come back. You still believe in aliens? Why do they use
the same accent that we do?
It's my best accent.
Oh, is it?
I mean, it's in the top 5.
You do a pretty good Spanish accent. How did the ordering go? How did it go?
Natinro. No, God dang it.
I mean, it's getting better, I think.
What is it?
Have you figured out how to roll?
No, you know this. What is it?
Norteño?
Oh, yeah, Norteño. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. Good job.
Wait, what happened here? Are you guys going to do a Jada?
Well, where are you at, Slender?
I don't know where. Oh, he chose somebody else over me. Can you believe it? After everything I've done for him?
And then he's going in the chat and taunting you.
I haven't even told anyone about his 48 balls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
I'm editing.
Kind of like a weird thing, though. It's personal. Private conversation.
It was not private.
I mean, it was private between like 6 of us.
In the recording.
It was kind of private.
Anyway, no, I cannot roll my R's. I am incapable. Yeah, it's because of my my traumatic brain injury. It has stopped. I used to be able to roll my R's all the time.
Brain injury. That's why I can't roll my R's.
It's true. Yeah, Nortenyo, Soul Assassin. I have better luck saying Nintendo.
Well, earlier I started telling him that he can. I just said, "Don't say Nino. Don't."
And then all I could say was, "Can I get 3 El Ninos?" Look, last time this happened, the dude, I'm at the speaker thing at I went to Lapa Lapas, and I'm there, and there's cars behind me, and I'm like, "Can I get 3 Norteños?" And he goes, "No. Here, this is how." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I get it. I can't roll my R's." He's like, "No, you can roll your R's. Just keep trying." I'm like, "Norteño. He's like, "You know what? You're right. You can't do it. Come on up, Norteño." And that's what he started calling me, was Norteño.
Did you give him a big tip?
No, I don't think so. No, it's Lapa Lapas. Why am I going to tip him for taking it from the counter to the window? It's 3 steps.
Being funny.
I can't roll anything. To be funny? Who tips to be funny?
I would.
What would be the joke? Like, I give you extra money. Joke's on you.
No, I'm just saying if they're funny and they actually have like a good interaction, because people kind of seem to have a crappy interaction these days.
Listen, Soul Assassin, so he'll know this, because we had a conversation earlier, because I was like, "Hey, I'll go to Mama Margie's," and you're like, I'd rather have Lapa Lapas because they're better. And I'm like, "Well, what about Taco Cabana? Because this is pretty close by." And you're like, "No, they're worse than Mama Margie's." So Soul Assassin, back me up on this. In the hierarchy of those 3, I would go Mama Margie's, Taco Cabana, and then Lapa Lapas.
Honestly, they're not even really in the hierarchy. That's just the easy go-to.
Yeah, of those 3. Hey, Sam.
They're not even real. They're not even really real.
Wait, what? What?
What?
What did you say wasn't real?
They're not even really real, like Mexican food.
Well, of course they're not. There's a drive-through window. You're not going to get authentic, and I'm not going to have to Google translate my order if I go to a taco truck. It takes forever.
Taco trucks have some good.
Yeah, they do.
Taco
trucks are, yeah. And I commend them on being able to translate all these drunk white people trying to order Mexican food at 3 in the morning. Well, that would be the difficult ones, obviously. I don't know if this is the evil one or the good one. To be honest, I is starting that line between the two is starting to blur. He talks like this too. Yeah, he's Australian.
But
I don't know about his brother.
I mean, they're in the same.
Same what? Continent? Place. Who knows?
I mean, if one.
Look at this. He's still ignoring me.
Damn.
What about black people ordering Mexican food? Yeah, but they do it with that, that style though, so it works. Hey, one man show.
What does that even mean?
Someone looking for the evil one. One man show. I was playing Conan earlier, and he shows up. I'm trying to get sorcerer, getting wizard
one man
skulls.
Shows on the server too.
Yeah, he's on there, and he shows up.
How many people do y'all have on this private server? Oh, it's private. You can't join, Shredder.
Your laptop could not handle.
You can't handle it.
Mine. Oh, look at what the. Listen. When I'm like, "Hey guys, somebody come, be on the thing." The 2 people that show up.
It's Tina Boshan.
Hello, you got surrounded by chicks. Hello.
Oh, this guy.
Hey, Slender, thank you.
This guy.
Ryan Roger Athay sends his regards. He had a prior engagement. Otherwise, he would have joined. And he says really he just absolutely admires your body of work there, Matt.
And Shredder, what am I supposed to do? Should I next time just be like, oh, I've been called by someone more important. I'm dropping this stream now.
No, absolutely not.
Matt is always looking for that one drive-through operator who speaks jive. Yo, my man, can I get some El Niños? Nope.
Is El Nino?
Nope.
Is El Nino part of your jive talk? Why are you asking for little boys?
Man, that's a hurricane. Right? El Nino was a hurricane?
It's a weather event.
Yeah, it's a weather event where the ocean is too warm.
Yeah.
It's not a hurricane.
I mean, from what's perspective,
the gun helps at the drive-through. I mean, are you holding people up at the drive-through, or are you just like hurry up and like flashing it? Or?
What kind of problems are you having in a drive-through where you're like, I may need to bring a gun with me?
She's visiting me in Chicago. That's why.
Mr. Tickle Trunk, don't you come in here and try and throw gasoline on this fire.
Yo, you got bubble guts? Oh, he muted.
I do not.
Wow.
Fine.
Wow, you're a dick.
El Nino
like
is
your tagline.
Wait, what are you talking? What tagline?
The tagline that you have up there.
I didn't do. Matt
everyone's on there except for Shadows. You can't.
No, I did not. I did not change it.
Yes, you did. There's no way that I did that myself because I thought it was hilarious.
Oh shit!
Wow. Like this is getting more messy.
Tina, you should come play Conan with us. We've got some left on the server.
That would be a ton of fun, but I think Mad would cry.
Wow. I mean, we got Jane on there.
Yeah, but Jane's like done gaming in like the last 20 years, where I have not.
Hey, Mr. TT.
Wow.
Did I miss TT?
I didn't know that you really can do that.
Oh, heart, not heat?
I don't know.
Oh, the heart on the text thing.
You jerk.
I didn't do that either. I don't have that kind of control.
Look at me. I'm gonna be awesome and change everybody's little tagline.
Weren't you leaving when people joined?
You didn't tell me. Would you like me to?
No, I'm kidding.
Are you though?
I hope you sent her the link.
Bride of Slender.
Oh yeah, she's in the server too.
Yeah, she plays all the time.
Yeah, but she lives too far away now. Look at this guy coming in with a camera on, trying to make me turn mine on.
Oh, am I the black sheep here because I won't show because I'm willing to show my face and y'all being pussies?
So am I. But my chair keeps my chair's broken. I got to get a new one, by the way, Shredder. Anyway, and it keeps sinking, so I got to keep getting up and raising it back up, and then it just goes back down.
I was gonna say that comment came off as a "Hey, bitch, go buy me a new chair."
No,
right? That is. That's exactly what I heard.
Heads. No. Goddamn, Tina.
Yes, darling.
My God.
And that's how the chair broke.
Jane don't like playing with other women in games. Wow.
How's everybody doing?
I think that's
doing good, Adam. Yeah, I don't know if you saw my last message. I was like, hey, you don't have to show up. I'm glad that you did. I'm not saying you have to leave. But you were like, oh, man, I got to take a shower and stuff.
All right, bye.
No.
I don't play that game anymore where I leave the studio because it's a pain in the ass to hop back in again. So I just turn my camera off when I make that joke.
Let me tell you something.
I play that game every time and it makes Mad so upset.
That's because we're doing a recording. All the audio is being recorded. So when you leave the studio and come back in, now I have 2 separate audio files for you out of 8. And I'm having a... ridiculous.
I love it.
But yeah, I had no problem hopping on. Yeah, no, I didn't see your last message. Yeah, every Saturday I spend the entire day like getting ready for my show, which it will be. I can't stay for very long. I do have to hop over there here in a little bit, but I spend the entire day getting ready for that. So I don't take a shower and actually clean up until like right before the show starts.
Same here.
So,
who you having on tonight? Because I was thinking about dropping by.
No guests tonight. The plan was going to be Lethal Lightning, the awesome Aussie. But unfortunately, I made the mistake of not hitting him up soon enough because he doesn't like playing ahead. So I was supposed to hit him up on Wednesday. I didn't hit him up until the last minute. So tonight instead, we're doing a special solely talking about alien invasions, talking about the UFO stuff that's going on. Since we have Sheila Aliens, a subject matter expert, as a regular on our show, I'm gonna have her lead the conversation. Is she an alien? No, she does alien investigations though. She's been on YouTube doing that for quite some time.
Gotcha.
So I really want to talk about a lot of the stuff that's been coming out, and my theory that I think it's a lot of BS, that I think the government is setting up some bullshit, especially very coincidental that it's happening as we're leading up to the next erection. I'm careful about saying.
I don't agree with that at all. We'll talk about that tonight. Save it for the show tonight, because I have something very special for you in your show tonight when I come on, because it's non-negotiable. I have actually written up the true story of the 1954 Grey Otter Treaty, and we can EFAP it. I'll read it and we'll stop and be like, wow, that's crazy, and talk about the different parts of it. Have you ever heard of the 1954 Grey Otter Treaty?
I have not.
Well, you will tonight.
Okay, looking forward to it. Everyone out there, check out Bet's Talking tonight. Skin Max Saturday. Bet's Talking, drop the G and you'll find me. Okay,
well, I don't know what you said at the end there. You were doing well. What was the last part?
Did you? Okay, I got apparently a few people. This goes over their heads. Bet's Talking, drop the G and you'll find me. In other words, talking without a G at the end.
Oh, cool.
It's creative.
No, I got it. Yeah, mine's my outro is a little bit different. I think we all know it. Well, if we don't see you back here, we'll see you way up there. Say goodbye to my wife. I'll say hello to yours. If you're not being beamed up,
then you're being beamed down.
And if you can't be savory,
be delicious.
It's not over yet.
Well,
Matt is the Mad King. It's not over yet, Adam. Matt is the Mad King, and then we all start singing my theme song as we fade out.
One of you.
Yeah,
I think I must have missed your outros in the past.
Yeah. I doubt you're even subscribed.
I subscribed to you as soon as you hopped in.
Did you hit that bell?
Chat group. I did not hit the bell. That's my bad. Okay. Do you have mine? Do you have mine on?
Yeah, man. How do you think I knew you had a show tonight?
I don't believe you. Anyways.
Wait, what was the name? Drop the E.
Drop the G and you'll find me.
Okay.
Can
you provide him with?
If you put Bet's Talking without that G at the end, even in Google, then I pop up right at the top of a Google search.
Man, really, dude? You know that AI thing where you put words in and then it makes a picture or whatever? I was like, cool. Let's see what it does about me. And I'm like, @Machismo, and it gets brought up a whole bunch of chicks. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I was the YouTuber @Machismo gets more chicks. Wow, it didn't work out well.
So you're saying it's accurate?
Wow. More like demons or
bitches with
angels. Your name. By the way, I do think that aliens, I think it's more likely that we're talking interdimensional rather than traveling across space.
Well, believe me, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I don't believe in aliens. I am full on. I believe in aliens. I believe they're here. I believe ancient aliens, that entire thing. I just don't believe that the fact that all of a sudden now the government is acknowledging stuff as we're leading up to. I do believe the conspiracy theory that they are going to use this idea of an alien invasion as a method to gain more government control. And I believe that's what they're trying to do right now. Now, again, that's not to say that there's not real aliens out there, but I believe there's a lot of the shit that's happening right now is actually fake.
Well, I'll say this: if this is their big plan, they're doing a shitty job because no one mainstream is talking about. You see that footage from Las Vegas?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
where
that's the reason I'm bringing it up.
They censored. They're like, well, we can't show you the backyard because it's private property. What the fuck? What? How many times have you see body cam footage of people getting getting shot in their house? You're saying, well, we can't show the backyard. It was really messy. Their lawn.
That's a fair point. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, when does that ever happen?
Yeah, you're right. So you're saying that you believe that there was actually something there on the camera that they just don't want that they don't want to see?
If there wasn't, why would they censor it?
If there was, then how come we don't have more conversation by the cops saying, holy shit, did you see what we saw in that backyard?
Because I believe, I could be wrong, but the radio shadow that we did get was leading up to them going to the backyard, not after.
Yeah, I'll have to look back at that. I only actually saw the full footage today, getting ready for the show.
It's been a couple days since I've seen it, so I feel like that's correct. That they once they censored out the backyard, they just cut back to the news feed and was like, "Well, who knows what's back there? Bitch, you do. You didn't see the unedited? No, it's private property."
All right, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, I just think if this is their power grab, they're doing a really shitty job at it. But that does line up because it is people.
Yeah, it is.
Have you heard that? Have you heard that the conspiracy theory of it with talking about with the New World Order and all that stuff? How about the idea of using an invasion as a power grab? Are you familiar with that at all?
Yeah, it's supposed to strengthen the global world order.
Right,
push
exactly.
That one world government thing. I mean,
yeah, the idea is that we need to look to our governments to come together to fight off an alien invasion.
Yeah, almost like all these nations being united for one, goal.
And then someone steps up to the podium and he says, "When I take this power, I swear that when the war is over, I will set it back down."
So this is how democracy dies. Thunderous applause.
I mean, I saw a UFO on a ship once, sort of, but
wait, was it on the ship, or were you on the ship and saw it?
We were on the ship. No, the UFO wasn't on the ship, but we were on the ship, and like something was pinging on radar that was probably about the size of 5 football fields. And
you were on Navy
ID4 ship.
Yeah, and it was not going away. It was just like shadowing us along in the middle of the ocean. And so I go out to the smoke deck because that's where you can, go see things. And there's just this giant cloud over there that just keeps following us. And I'm like, so I go back down and I'm like, would a cloud give you a radar reflection like that? And he's like, that's no fucking cloud, dude. I'm like, well, there's a cloud over there.
That's not a cloud. That's a space station.
That's no moon.
And it was weird.
By the way, it sounds like you were on the set of ID4 Independence Day because you are describing the not the mother ship because there was other ship. There was that bigger ship that let go of this. You know what I'm talking about? The big ship, but not the biggest.
Like I'm talking about the original.
Yeah, of course.
Or the new one.
We don't acknowledge the new one. That movie doesn't exist.
I almost had to. By the way, that sequel, I almost had to drag Shredda out of the movie theater. She could not stop laughing at it. But everyone else in the theater, and it was packed. I think we were in like the second row. Everyone was taking it serious. So like, no, guys, this is the sequel to that Will Smith movie. You should be taking it serious. And she is dying.
I want to do it for movies with Matt. I want us to watch that.
That was the only movie I ever almost walked out of. I've never walked out of a movie before, but halfway through that, I almost walked out, and by the end, I was so upset I didn't. It was so bad.
It was horrible, but in the best way possible.
The only movie I ever walked out of was Kung Fury. No, not Kung Fury. What's the one that you always like?
Kung Pao?
You got to watch it. Yeah, that's the one.
You walked out of
Kung I did.
Pao?
Well,
what's wrong with
I was dating that chick at the time that didn't laugh. Remember, like Mandy Moore?
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, that's the one.
I fell asleep in a movie theater once when we were watching Time Machine. God, that
the Guy Pearce
boring.
one?
Yeah, it was fucking boring.
I liked it.
I have very little recollection of that movie, so clearly it didn't ring any bells for me to enjoy it too much.
His chick dies, and he tries to travel back in time to save her. It doesn't work. So now he's like, I'm going to go to the future so far that my heart no longer is broken, or some shit like that. And he fell asleep.
Really good impression.
Yeah, thank you. He fell asleep or some shit, and then he woke up, and there's these...
Yeah, I didn't think he even went to the future intentionally. I thought he got knocked out.
Oh, yeah, he did
hit
get knocked
the thing
out.
and pushed it forward, and he just went into the future.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, because then he went and like the moon was blowing up or whatever, and then there was those gorillas from Congo that he ran into.
Is this the 2002 movie? Because there's one from 1960. And
no, not that one.
From
that's the one. The old one is the one I really remember. I saw that a couple of times, and I enjoyed that one as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The 2002 one was boring. It was super boring.
It was all right. We watched the movie today. Man, it started out so good. It was called Cherry. It's on Apple TV, directed by the Russos.
Elf was cool.
Tom Holland stars in it. And man, it was. I like the cinematography. It was very artistic with some of the way that they did cuts and shit like that. And it was going great.
Third act was long.
Oh my God, it was 2.5 hours. And for the last 45 minutes, you're like, yes, they're addicted to heroin. We know this is going to end well. Let's speed this shit up. Yeah.
Can we start a movement to move the length of films back to an hour 30?
I mean,
I heard on FNT somebody comment on the fact that maybe it's a different show, but they were talking about the fact that apparently ever since they went to digital, that the cost of the physical film was so much that now they're able to afford making the movie longer and easier to produce. So that's why movies are longer now. But even though it's still costing them the same amount because they're putting in all this extra amount of time into a fucking movie. So they're not saving anything.
Well, true.
It's costing me my ability to pay attention.
Yes.
I do love the fact that with digital, it allows them more opportunities to do more takes. Unless you're Clint Eastwood, he gives you one. I don't give a shit how fake that baby looks. Bradley Cooper.
It's Clint Eastwood. He walks in there and they're like, "Can we shoot this again?" And he's like, "You don't need me. My part was perfect."
You're not even in this one, Clint. Anyway, but it does allow them a more opportunity, which I appreciate. However, I've been working on this bit about how they don't have to earn our views anymore, because used to, Adam, you're old as shit. When, growing up, you wanted to go see a movie, you had to put in effort. You had to get a newspaper, usually at your grandparents' house. You got to find the time. You got to coordinate with your friends and go. And buy the tickets right before you go to the movie. There are no assigned seatings. You have to. It's Mad Max.
You want to get in line, so you want to get there early so you can get a decent seat. So you stay in line for fucking ever.
Yeah, the seats, there were no recliners. It was all metal with about as much cushion as you have in a Bradley. And 90 minutes is all you can do. And if you don't reward people's effort into seeing your movie, they're not going to see your next one. Put out a shitty movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, newspaper. Nah, I lived in a small town. Like, I had to call the movie theater and be like, "What movies are you showing?"
Thank you. Yeah, they calling movie phone.
Yeah, they would have a recording. They'll have a recording that tells you what movies and the times and all that. And then also it's always like, and there's always the movie poster. The movie posters I got more excited about than anything else. I'd always be excited to drive by the theater to see what's there, because again, like you're saying, you don't know. But then also you learn about what movies are coming up based on the movie posters that are inside the theater. So as you're walking in, oh, look, this is coming out. Oh, look, this is coming out. Yeah.
You guys are bringing back so many memories for me that I had gotten rid of.
I lived on a cattle ranch in East Texas. You had to pack a lunch to go see a movie. You know what I mean? It's not we're just gonna hop over here, right down to the
that's my thing with
the shops at the Lock and Terra. What's it called?
Pop, Lock, and...
Yeah.
Anyway, no, you're traveling basically across the country. You'd be traveling the length of 3 countries in Europe just to go see a movie. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they had to earn it. Also, cocaine helped a lot during that time. Don Simpson and Jerry Bruckheimer just coked out of their minds. Like, no, he's gonna be a race car driver this time. He's not gonna be flying. It's gonna be totally different.
Let's bring back cocaine.
For Hollywood, absolutely.
Make cocaine great again.
I mean, cocaine's always been great. I think make
cocaine
Hollywood great
was
again.
at the heart of a lot of great movies, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, everyone that Don Simpson and
if we're gonna legalize all the things anyway, then start with flooding Hollywood with cocaine. They were a lot more level-headed, and their stories were more coherent when they had that cocaine going.
I can't remember what movie Jerry Bruckheimer was like, you know what? This is too much for me, Don. You're on your own. Was it Con Air? Maybe it was Con Air, where Jerry's like, I think
of all time.
Yeah. Oh, Last Boy Scout? Are you kidding? No, nobody saw Last Boy Scout. I know you did, Shredder.
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
I saw it once upon a time.
I'm familiar with it. I remember the name. I don't.
It holds up. It's Bruce Willis and Damon Wayans. Is like a buddy cop. It's a Shane Black movie, so it has kind of 90s, the nice guys, kiss, kiss, bang, bang kind of feel to it. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. It's a little noir-y. Halle Berry's in it. Gross, but not for
Okay,
long.
I'm sold on that.
Oh, yeah, and I think
Monsters
she's naked
Ball.
in it. Yeah, she's a stripper in the movie.
Really?
Yeah. It's gross.
You can say all you want about that movie, but I'm sorry, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent is the greatest movie ever made.
What the fuck, Tina? You don't even want to take a second to reconsider that?
And the bad takes keep on coming.
I gotta live up to my name.
I rewatched it the other day. It's good. It's funny. I liked it. I think it's one of Pedro Pascal's
There you go.
best roles. I think he did great in it. But the best of all time, Tina, my God. It wasn't even the best of that year.
I like the MCU. I mean, come on. What are we comparing this to?
True. Yeah, but you didn't like the one that everybody liked. What was it?
Oh, I hated the last Guardians of the Galaxy
it.
movie. Hated it, and everybody loved it.
I tried watching that Avatar Way of the Water or whatever. How long did I make it?
2 minutes.
2-3 minutes. I'm like, okay, yeah, it looks good. That's all I wanted to see. I'm out, man.
Wait, you watched it for 2-3 minutes, said it's good, and then stopped?
No. The effects, the graphics, the CGI. I'm like, yeah, it looks good. That's it. That's all. The story did not hook me. I don't care about him, and we don't know how this baby was born. Like, what?
I've heard so many different sides. I love Chris Gord's takes on a lot of stuff, and I trust his opinion. And from his take on it, it sounds like it's something worth watching. So I'm curious to check it out. Same with the Guardians. I haven't seen the Guardians movie yet, but I finally watched the Christmas one about a month ago, and that was great.
That was really good.
Cried.
It was very, very cute. Loved it.
Not surprising that you cried.
I don't know what that means. Like, I don't cry that often.
What year did the unbearable talent, whatever?
Last year, 2022.
Okay, because I just want to look up, because I don't even think it was the best movie of 2022. So yeah, I just wanted to see.
Never even heard of it.
Wait, really? The Nicolas Cage movie?
Nicolas Cage plays himself.
Oh, it's that movie. Okay.
Oh, it's that movie.
That's the name of that one?
Yeah, The Unbearable Weight of Nicolas Cage, something like that. Or no, The Unbearable Weight of an Outstanding Performance.
We've seen that.
Yes, we have.
It was good.
Called The Unbearable Weight of Narcissism by that kind of title.
Babe, no one's going to argue that it wasn't good, but the best movie ever.
I don't know about that. Sorry, it sounded like you called me babe.
Yeah, who else would I be talking to? Not a girl.
Do you know what Nicolas Cage movie I really enjoyed relatively recently?
No.
Willy's Wonderland.
Yeah, it was okay. Yeah.
It was weird, and I liked the weirdness.
I think they could have turned it up another level.
Isn't there a rumor that he's playing as the alternate Superman in the new movie?
Spoiler alert.
He's one of the many cameos. Yes.
Where's the?
Well, don't say spoiler alert. It's not like it's all over the fucking news.
Well, maybe people are avoiding it.
I thought you guys meant it.
I'm pretty sure that's not a big spoiler. It's
so is the first guy, so Reeves.
I don't think Christopher Reeves is available to make a.
That's Christopher
neither
Reeves,
him
the
or
original guy Reeves.
I'm pretty sure he's been dead for a while too.
I understand that, but
you're talking about George Reeves.
Thank you, George Reeves. Yes.
He played Superman in the 50s. There's no way he's still alive.
Ben Affleck played him in a movie.
There's footage of him in the movie.
Okay.
Is what I've heard.
The guy would be in a wheelchair. He's got to be like 1,000.
No, he's dead.
He's dead. They're both dead.
There's no way he's alive.
Cage Superman or what?
Wait, what?
That's what I'm waiting for.
A gay Superman?
No, a Nicolas Cage Superman.
Yes, he's in it.
You're gonna get a version of him apparently.
Do you think they're going to have Christopher Reeves arrive on horseback? That'd be kind of weird, right? Like a CGI.
Yeah, that would be really
Christopher
nasty.
Reeves.
Wait, was that how he hurt himself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was aquatic related. No, that's aquarium. No,
or
what is
around like the South
Aquarian.
Snapping necks.
I think it's equestrian.
Equestrian.
There you go.
Yeah, he wasn't playing water polo.
Me and Matt were both in the army. We're dumb. Right?
Here's some crayons. Go eat.
Oh, that's Marines.
Hey, look at me. I was in the Navy. I never had brain injuries.
They ate the crayons.
No,
we suck on the good smelling markers.
Oh man, you know what? I guarantee we didn't have any at Falcon where I was, but I guarantee the Navy guys, they'd steal all the rippets. I know you did it, Slender. Every time you win, you're like, we're gonna take all the rippets.
Nah,
Superman.
I went through drug abuse resistance education, so I don't do any of that stuff. That being said, though, those really pungent like super markers, the big permanent ones, I love the smell of those things.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Do you think what I meant was Navy steals all of the cans of whipped cream?
I mean, I thought so. What were you talking about?
I was talking about the energy drink called Rip It.
Oh no, Rip It, not Whip It.
I did Monster. Monster has always been my go-to.
Yeah, I've never had Rip It either. I'm familiar with that. I've never had it.
When did you deploy?
03 to 04 and 05 to 06. Why were they in the PX?
Well, I mean, we didn't have a PX on Falcon.
We never had a Whip It.
No, we
had Monsters in our PX. I drank Monsters.
What where were you at? What fob?
Yeah,
I was in Kirkuk and Fallujah Ramadi on the second one.
Where were you at, Matt? Under a rock?
Bro.
Yeah, monsters are gross.
Yeah, we had Monster Energy drinks. I mean, if Rippets were there, I wasn't drinking them.
Dude,
I mean, I agree that monsters are gross, but only because I started drinking the sugar-free monsters for the longest time, and those.
Yep.
After you go back to regular monsters, they taste like tree sap.
Let me tell you, our chow hall at Falcon was only open twice a day, and if you didn't make it to one of those times, you didn't eat. Well, at least from the chow hall. We didn't even have everything was dirt. Everything. We were there during the rainy season, so it was all mud. I'll show you some footage later, but it was just all. It was so bad, and we would go to Liberty Victory to get work on our not the Duke, whatever came after the Duke. We're gonna send a signal out and stop IEDs or whatever. By the way, we went one time.
The signal jammer thing.
Yeah. The one after the Duke, I forgot what it was called, but we went one time, and the guy goes, "Oh, huh? What did you do?" "Oh, I turned it on." It hasn't been on this whole time. We went out there for 3 months. He's like, "Yeah, but you're good now."
Oh my god.
Anyway.
I mean, I was a comms technician for 10 years in the Navy. You have no idea how many times that is the solution. Like when they'd call us and be like, "This isn't working," I'd be like, "Oh, I see what your problem is. You've had it set to on full force for too long. That OFF, that's what that stands for. Just switch it back to on, then it'll radiate at regular power."
Dude, listen, we had no idea that it wasn't working. It wasn't that it was off. There was some wire that wasn't connected that gives it the power or whatever. So if you flip it on or whatever, it looks like it's on, but nothing is happening.
Right. Real quick shout out. Hey, Culture Casino.
Don't shout him out.
No, we had the signal jammers were. I remember. So I was in PSYOP at the time, and we had special operations, which is where my unit was assigned. Was the only ones that had the signal jammers at the time. I can't remember what the exact name was, but when they didn't have different settings, I don't recall, but it fucked everything up in the convoy. As soon as you turn that thing on, all the comms are jammed, and there's no way we could stop it.
You know what? The one thing
in our bubble,
IEDs.
Yeah, the IEDs will still go off, but no one's able to tell anybody. It might be able to, be signaled by the fact that it was just big fucking boom, though.
I was there 0506, so a lot of times they wouldn't be trying to hit us. They would be hitting, the National Police MOI, whatever you called them at that time, or
the signal jamming is only for remote activated IEDs, though, right? Like it's supposed to keep a cell phone from being able to tell an IED to detonate.
Yeah,
right. But the early ones ended up screwing up your fucking all the radio comms. It jammed everything.
Everything you get is.
But then you know what they.
I mean, if you flood the spectrum with RF, it's gonna affect everything that's using that RF.
You know what they did as soon as they realized we were able to jam their fucking cell signals. They just placed the fucking bomb, and if the signal went out 20 yards, then they just put a fucking wire out with the cell phone 20 yards away.
Yeah, it's not hard to bypass that kind of thing. It really isn't.
No. Something. Anyway, Liberty Victory was amazing. We got lost one time on there. It's such a huge fob, and I was driving the Humvee, and Sergeant Will was like, "Hey man, ask that Sergeant Major over there how the fuck we get out of here." So I go up, pull my window down. I'm like, "Hey Sergeant Major, we're trying to find the exit here." He goes, "Man, I think I walked by it one time." Sergeant was like, "Go put the fucking window up. Put the shit up. Fucking fob it." Nobody knows what we're talking about.
I spent all my time, unfortunately, the majority of my time when I was in Fallujah and Ramadi, I was stuck behind a fucking desk, and I hated it because my first tour I was outside the wire. I was on fob like the entire damn time. We were barely even on our fucking main base in Kirkuk, and so after having that kind of experience, to be stuck behind a desk on an entire tour was just fucking torture. Which is funny because like the joke you're just making, there's so many people. Like I remember us offering when I was on that first tour, offering Air Force JTACs if they want to go out on a trip with us, and they're like, "Fuck no." You know, basically, I don't want to go out of the wire if I don't have to. But then you got us who are like, I'm stuck inside the wire and I'm going out of my fucking mind.
Dude, we cycled into doing guard duty. They had the towers around the fob, and so every unit or whatever would have to, have people volunteer or, volunteer to go man. I forgot it. I think it was like 12-hour shifts or some shit. Anyway, we show up and our IBES are barely hanging on. We're all dirty because we've been out on missions and we just got assigned this shit. And you would see these fucking finance people or whoever the admin people come up, and they are taking their IBES out of the plastic. They are trying to figure out how to put all the pouches on their IBES.
Oh my god!
As the dude does the safety brief and stuff, it was insane.
Yeah, that's a good time to get your combat gear ready when you're in combat.
Yeah, it was great. Oh, and the guy's like, "Well, because a couple of days ago there was a guard shot over here." And someone's like, "Man, he's been telling that same shit for 3 months, like it happened yesterday. That shit was 2 years ago." Oh man! Hey, one man show. Listen, this is not my channel. This is not my show. Scott was supposed to be here for a little bit, so yeah.
It's memory time, story time.
The show is whatever we want it to be right now.
Yeah, we talked to aliens. Rewinded. Oh, by the way, if Culture's still there, I was kidding. Wherever he went.
Culture obviously didn't hear me say drop the G. When I popped on here, I was pretty sure you gave me a link as a prank to some fucking other channel with that big pride flag in the back. Like, what the fuck did I just walk into here?
Yeah, that was Tina's idea.
Excuse me?
Take.
What? Oh, man.
I mean, it was somebody's, not mine. Definitely a girl's idea.
Somehow you got the fucking StreamYard link to a fucking gay pride stream. How the hell did you do this? Hi, everybody. Come see Bet's talking. Happy Pride Month.
Oh, yeah. I was invited by somebody that did not get my humor. Like, no, he's gay as shit. He hates women. Oh, man.
It's true.
Hang on.
Hey.
Oh, what's up, dude?
Casino.
Hey guys, I thought this was I got confused. I thought I was listening to Vets talking, and I was pretty sure I clicked on Scott's stream, so I was just really worried. Something happened to Scott.
Yeah.
As usual, the best Scott stream is a stream without Scott.
I did not remove him.
So make a donation.
He did that voluntarily. I don't know what happened to him, but he was driving.
So now I get what his comment was, because we're just talking a bunch of military shit. So it sounds like my channel.
Yeah, I got it. I
When
guess
he
ignored
left,
him.
we're now majority vets again. So I guess we know where the conversation takes us.
Like, no, bring him back.
Well, it's very fitting with this fucking gay pride flag with the way our military is now. Go Pride! Hey, our military is
I think they're cutting that shit out.
diversity is at strength. Yeah,
aren't they cutting that shit out now though?
They're reaching out to new people.
I don't know. I think I've heard
they're not reaching out to new people. We had plenty of gay guys in the military.
Just like the
way back in the day. Everybody knew who they were. We just didn't say anything about it.
When I was in, hold on, he's back.
Did you
Hey,
kick me out?
No, you're driving. That was the problem.
Oh,
I
all
think he
Hi,
did.
everybody.
What's up, dude?
Hey, how's your trip so far? You close to being home?
Yeah, I'm getting close. Yeah, dude, I really wish you would have been there, man. I was hoping you'd show up at the meetup, dude.
Yeah, I didn't get my new script till Friday, and then Shredder over there has people that it's a long story.
That are depending on me.
Yes,
to have
the worst kind of people.
I understand. It would have been nice to meet you, but no, yeah, this is a ridiculous drive at this point. It's like 15 hours or whatever. So.
Oh, really? 15 hours to where?
To home.
Good job.
So I heard you guys had your whole own content house this time.
Oh yeah. We had one in Florida, for the Florida one. I'll probably do it again in Florida here in a few months, and then I'm thinking that's the way to go, because the hotel room, as much fun as it was, comics tried to burn down the hotel, so I'm not doing that.
Oh jeez.
Wait, what? How did he? What happened?
What did you do to make him so angry?
I don't know. So we're all having supper, and he's got to run to the airport, right? So he excuses himself from the table. All of a sudden, there's like a zillion freaking fire trucks and all kinds of stuff. And literally, we're at the restaurant downstairs from the from the hotel, kind of out, in amongst the people, and it's like chaos, right? And then dude, he obviously thought it was our room, because he went up maybe 1 or 2 extra floors and set the whole floor on fire. So there was two floors of the Golden Horseshoe that are just gone.
Okay, listen, you keep going. Yeah, then et cetera, then it was on fire. Yeah.
Yeah, he just
that's the part we want to know.
Additional floors and was like, "Hey, this isn't my floor. I don't like this place."
How did he catch it on fire?
I think he was pissed.
You want to talk about a conspiracy?
To be fair, I think he's just mad. He had to leave. I'm just saying, it was a good time though. A lot of fun. No, I don't think he set the fire. I just assumed he set the fire because he had to go home. But I think he was trying to take out my computer. But anyway, and those incriminating pics. So he knows I got these blackmail. I don't know. All I know is I have some blackmail pics that I don't think he wants to get out there. So, and I need the income. So.
You make me nervous every time I see you let go of the will. It makes me so nervous.
Interview right now, Culture.
I know. What? You don't like it when I'm not home on the car drives itself.
What?
If you want to see something nervous, you should see him plug the car in using hotel power sources.
Yeah, I saw that video. I didn't like it or anything though.
No, my parents, my parents are like, you should take this car, see if you like it. We'll give it to you. I was like, all right. So
okay.
Yeah, and then yeah, and our boy here, our boy here, the Patriot guy. Yeah, he's filming me gonna die. I thought I was gonna die.
That was I could not believe you guys were describing to me that fucking power cord, but I could not believe how fucking unraveled it was. That was pure death sentence.
You know what? I escaped death, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Final destination, man. You never escape.
Yeah, it's true. You never escape. It's gonna come back for you.
Oh yeah, I know. It comes around for everybody once in a while. Anyway, I just wanted to pop in and show you some love, because it's been a minute, and
it's not my channel.
Oh, this isn't your channel?
No, this is Scott's channel.
Still counts,
I thought. Thank you, sweetheart. I thought Scott gave you the channel. Didn't he give you the channel?
What? No, wait, what? No, he did not give me the channel.
I mean, he's never on the channel anymore.
I mean, he's hosted the last 12, streams, but I don't think he's inherited the channel yet.
I mean, I think at this point, I do have, what's it called? Squatter rights to the channel.
Well, at least you should collect some palimony or something. Good God, I mean, come on.
Some palimony,
right?
Yeah, I know. What is it? Possession's 9/10 of the law, right? So you got it, man. It's yours.
I mean, I have this StreamYard to a channel. I don't have access to the actual channel. I'd be uploading all my videos.
That's why you don't have access.
Well, you kind of have indirect access, because what you can do is you can set up your StreamYard with a pre-recorded video, upload your video, and then send it to Scott's channel live, and then it would be on his channel.
That's not a bad idea.
Hacking with culture.
Hey. All right, I should probably pay more attention since I'm driving into the sun, which tells you I'm headed west.
Hey, thanks for coming in, man. We need to get together soon.
I know. I was thinking I'd drop in on one of your movie streams randomly and do what we used to do. But
you should.
We usually do it on Fridays.
Dude, all right, I'll figure it out.
All right, man.
All right, peace and love. You guys are great. I love you. Thanks for keeping me company on the way.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
See you guys.
You're still here.
Hit the button.
It's getting awkward. Who the hell invited him?
We can't talk about it. He's still out.
Hey, Nick, what's going on?
Huge. What's up, Nick?
I like that guy. Nick's cool. Hey, Nick, what's Tuesday? I had to skip this last Tuesday. No fault of my own. It was a medical emergency, I think. They did Dumb and Dumber. I'm not watching that shit again. Hey, Boosh.
What? Why not?
Because it's too big. You know what I mean? It's too, like,
Yeah, but it still has some pretty funny bits in there.
I mean, that's the rumor. I don't know.
What?
But I do have an article that we can go over. Adam, you need to go. You look like you're getting antsy.
Yeah, I was just about to say. Yeah, I got to go get ready for my stream. I did see somebody drop the link in the chat. So if anybody, when the show's done, don't do it before. When the show's done, we're gonna go live in about a half hour over there. So come check it out.
We're ending this shit in a half an hour. Anyway,
perfect time.
I'm not doing 2 hours for fucking Scott, who didn't even show up. But yeah, I've seen a little bit, man. Thanks for popping in, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, love you all. Thank you guys so much. Take care.
Bye.
See you. Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Shredder, you remember this movie?
I think so.
I told her, I was like, oh, listen, one of my favorite what's his name? Captain Jack Sparrow. What's his name?
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. Yeah, I kept saying Knox in my head. I was like, man, one of my favorite Johnny Depp performances was Once Upon a Time in Mexico. I'm like,
I do remember that.
I think you had to go work or something, and you're like, I can't watch the whole movie. I'm like, it's cool. I will just fast, because he doesn't have a big role. He has a small part in the movie. I'll just fast forward to all of his scenes, which made up 80% of the fucking movie.
He's in almost every scene.
I've had to do that mental calculus with the wife once or twice when I'm like, she's not gonna like this movie, but I want her to see this character. So I'll be like, I'm just gonna show you. It's like 5 minutes of clips from the movie, and then 45 minutes later, she's like, "This has been a lot more than 5 minutes of clips."
When does it start getting good? Stop making me
And she's like, "Why didn't you just tell me that you wanted to watch a movie with me?" I'm like, "Because you wouldn't have watched the movie."
Yeah, I didn't know that he had the most screen time out of everyone. I'm pretty sure he had more screen time than Antonio Banderas in that movie.
His character was really good.
Oh, it's so good. I really like him in that. In Black Mass, I think that's an underrated movie. I think it may be a little too of a long burn for most people, but Black Mass is really good. I really like that.
I don't remember what that movie is, but I do
about
remember
Whitey Bulger.
Every time that you say the name of that, I think about that movie with the ship that we never finished watching that you said has recently come back up. Not a movie, a series.
Terror?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see how you got Black Mass mixed up with the show.
I just think ships.
Black Mass has oh my God.
I like just categorize everything.
Man, I'm sorry my wife is saying things like that about you. I really am. I've told her she should, be nicer to my friends, but
ever since he moved, ever since he moved to a better neighborhood in Conan, she's been so mean to me.
I know, right? Like, she thinks she's better than you, and it's like, you didn't even build that house, I did.
Her and her 80 bears. There's a lot of bears. But yeah, Black Mass is the one about Whitey Bulger, the Southie gangsta legend.
Oh yeah. Oh, the one that cheats on his wife. Yeah.
No, you're you're thinking of the boxing movie. What's his name? The real Rocky guy. Whoever fought Muhammad Ali.
Great White Hope?
No. That was the one with Peter Berg and Samuel Jackson.
I'm gonna nail one of these.
Nope. Damon Wayans, remember? He's like, you trying to embarrass me on TV? Whatever. What was that? Yeah, it had it had Liv Schreiber.
Yeah.
He played the dude that was the real Rocky that Sylvester Stallone based.
Yeah. That's not the Great White Hope.
No. And it's the Great White Hype, not Hope.
Well, look, that's the one that I was thinking of.
This is wrong.
So how did we
get to that? We started with Once Upon a Time in Mexico. We are now talking about whatever that movie is.
Your fault.
Someday we'll get to one of these topics we're supposed to be discussing.
Right. Oh yeah, what are we supposed to discuss?
An intoxicated intruder slipped by the Secret Service at the U.S. National Security Advisor's home because the agents were on their phone. Not their fault.
I mean,
it makes sense.
They did they not notice the U-Haul he was driving, or was that a different guy?
Well, apparently. So advisor Jake Sullivan, he woke up and found a drunk intruder stumbling around in his home. Sullivan confronted the man who seemed to have entered the home by mistake. Really? But how did the Secret Service agents and their supervisors all had their faces glued to their private phones instead of watching Sullivan's house?
Well, that's what
there should be how Trump's gonna get knocked out before the election.
They should have floodlights that come on when you step in the yard.
They're laying the groundwork for negligence. Got it.
Effectively mean losing their jobs. You think that chick that got bulldozed when Obama was in the White House? Remember, she was supposed to be guarding one of the doors, and some crazy dude just ran right through her ass.
Yes, I remember.
Oh wait,
not a stellar recommendation for affirmative action.
Look at this next line. It says, "You're in charge of protecting the people that keep our nation running." They were doing their job just fine then.
But yeah, they should have other things like lights that turn on so it gets your attention while you're streaming.
Motion sensors with flood lamps.
Yeah.
Anyway, expensive.
Man, that was a really short article. Thanks, Scott. That worked out well. Well, that one's done.
I won't cop to it being my article then. So
what's yours?
I said I won't cop to that being my article.
Oh.
I mean, we only got to fill another 23 minutes. So
yeah, we can do that.
We're rolling good.
Yeah, we are. We talked about movies, aliens, army.
Oh, who's going to see The Flash this week?
Oh yeah, hey,
no.
Shred out. I have to because I'm Thursday, 3:30 work for you?
No, it doesn't.
Well, I'll be at the 4 o'clock showing, but you got it. I'll be at the 4 o'clock showing, but you got to go like a few hundred.
Ain't nobody going to get shot in no theater in Chicago. Guess I'm going to see The Flash by myself.
But not on Thursday.
Do you go to a theater in Chicago, or do you go like further out?
Not without our vest.
Well, I'm 20 minutes from Chicago, and I go to a theater that's 10 minutes towards Chicago, but I'm still 10 minutes out of Chicago.
Dude, that's got you. You're getting close. If you're 10 minutes out, you're probably going to start seeing like piles of sandbags and automatic weapons and.
Absolutely, but all 3 of the Bojan men carry, so I at least have my own private security.
Yeah, what are they gonna do with their small arms against tanks and UAVs?
Good point.
Oh yeah,
thankfully
that is
only
true.
the cops have the tanks, so.
Right, the ones that need them the most.
It's Chicago. I'd be just as worried about the cops as everybody else.
Well, it's not Illinois' fault. It's the neighboring state that's allowing all of the guns in.
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's
Exactly.
As someone who grew up in Illinois, that's bullshit.
You know, a lot of times. Go ahead.
I was just saying, we know enough guys on the Chicago PD that
Chicago.
we should not get killed.
Actually, we have a friend that I'm not going to say his name or anything, but he works in that area for the FBI.
Very cool.
He is assigned to Chicago specifically because of how shitty it is.
We go into the city all the time, and a gunshot has yet to go off in my proximity. Within hearing distance. Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I don't go south of Congress, so. Yeah, no, nothing south of Congress. I grew up on the northwest side.
No, I drove through the south side once because we were heading to Michigan, and I drove through the south side, and there are cops in lawn chairs at every intersection, and they will see you coming, and they'll be like, "Don't stop. I know the light's red. Just keep rolling. Just keep rolling."
Are you serious?
Exactly.
They don't want you to stop because then someone's probably going to try and carjack you, and they don't want to have to stop someone carjacking you.
Yeah. One time I had to get off the 90 to get gas. Not only did a cop practically pull me over and tell me that, while I was filling up the tank, the guy came from in the station and said, "Little girl, you need to get the hell out of here."
I don't think I've ever told this story. After the aeronautics school I went to in Tulsa, after we came to a mutual agreement that it was no longer the best path for me, I was not kicked out. I joined. It wasn't a cult. It was cultish. There was tendencies to it.
I'm also 100% it was a cult. That's what
you have my full attention at this point. So I think this might explain a lot.
Well, hear me out. All right. They had apartments that we would stay in, and we would have these big bags that we would carry around things that you see on TV. I remember the hose, the flat hose, and you would try to sell it to people, and you had your tie on, and then you give them, the majority of the money that you would earn if you earned any. Anyway, so there was a big event from this business thing, this company or whatever it was, in Chicago actually. And so I had a truck, that I got for graduation or whatever. And one of the higher up dudes in the pyramid type, build that they had in this company. Anyway, he had a motorcycle. He wanted me to take it up there. Right. So I did. And, we get there. It was cool. Oh man. First time I got to drink underage. It was awesome. Chicago don't give a fuck. So,
isn't Chicago the original home of the speakeasy?
Oh yeah. On the way back, we stopped in East St. Louis. Now I don't know if you know anything about East St. Louis. It's pretty consistent with one of the highest murder rates in the country. So we stopped.
You don't go to the south side of Chicago. You don't go to the east side of St. Louis.
Yeah,
exactly.
Those are bad places, Mad. You found them all.
This is early 2000s. And anyway, so we're there and we link up to another quote unquote office. And then they put us with a dude. So we go around selling this shit to make money while we're there, And man, I can't remember the dude's name. I'll call him T-Bone because it'll explain a lot about it'll describe him. Dude? It'll describe him without me having to describe him. Anyway, so I'm putting some Third Coast shit on. He's like, damn, I like that. He's putting that East St. Louis shit. This was before Nelly, was Nelly. So yeah, Murphy Lee and shit on there. Anyway, so we hit it off. We were cool, man. And then out of nowhere, he gets a call, and this is how the call goes. What? They said, what about Big Mama? Fuck that shit. I'm on my way. Hey, man, we got to make a stop. Okay. So.
Ooh, you are about to be an accessory.
So he gives me directions, and I shit you not, the neighborhood we enter, it was it was almost as if I'm entering a training day. There were pigeons released when we first got into the neighborhood to let everybody know. It was insane. And we go into.
Is that how he got you? Did he convince you to take drugs without you realizing it?
Oh, I didn't know you get wet. Yeah. PCP, angel dust. No. So we get there and it's a double wide. And we go in and there's a pool table where, normally you would have a dining room table, but there was a pool table and had guns just laid out on this table. And every once in a while, one of them would grab a gun, go to the back door, shoot it to see if it works, because I don't think they got him from Academy. I think they went through a different way of purchasing these guns. Anyway, and I'm there, and apparently some group of young gentlemen made some derogative marks about someone's grandmother or mother, affectionately known as Big Mama. Hold on, Jacob, I'm almost done. And now, so T-Bone and these guys are going to go have a conversation with them about etiquette and, hey, you shouldn't say that thing about Big Mama. So me,
is that what they're going to
do? Who knows? So using my whitest voice ever, I'm like, well, gentlemen, that's going to do it for me. Send my regards to Big Mama and Tyrone. Oh, his name's Tyrone. And Tyrone, I'll see you tomorrow. Already. And I fucking left. He didn't come to work the next day. I don't know what happened. I was not involved in anything. But yeah, that was the most hood I've ever been in. And speaking of Jacob, what's up, man?
Wow.
So this is kind of an inception moment that we're having right now, because I'm currently doing my own show, which is live streaming the hockey game. Then I saw that you guys were going here live, so I decided that I'm going to hijack your show while doing my own show. So on my YouTube, we're showing your stream right now, and then I'm talking through your channel. So my audience is watching me talk to you guys on your channel as we're watching the hockey game right now.
Oh man,
everywhere.
Mind blown.
Your audience missed a lot of important context to the ending of that story.
Oh yeah, all I heard was Tyrone's name going in there a couple of times. I don't know who Tyrone is. I really don't care. But Vegas is up 3-0 right now, so there's that. So it looks like they're gonna.
I thought it was over.
No, they're playing the Florida Panthers, and it's game 4. They're up 3-0, and that means that if they win tonight, they'll be one win away from a championship, their first championship ever. So
wait, I thought they were. I thought the Stars were in the finals.
No, Vegas crushed the Stars. It wasn't even close.
How many finals did they have? I feel finals.
That was the Western Conference Finals. That was not the finals.
There's conference finals. There's quarterfinals. There's semifinals.
Mm-hmm. And this is the finals.
Oh man, I wonder if there's going to be a countdown. Dude, so Jacob, I know that you watch some great movies over your channel, and I have a recommendation. Oh, Soul Assassin asked about it earlier. We watched maybe one of the greatest movies that I think we've ever seen. It's called For Your Height Only, starring Wang Wang, who is a secret agent. He's an LP. I don't know if I mentioned that.
That's Wang Wang, not Wang Wang.
Wang Wang?
W-E.
Yep.
You have to see this movie.
Well, it's funny because last night on Rumble and Twitch, we watched Invasion USA with Chuck Norris, which if you guys haven't seen that movie, it's literally the greatest piece of American cinema that you could possibly watch ever in your life. It's essentially Chuck Norris in the height of the Reagan era of action movies, fighting communists by kicking them in the face and blowing people up with bazookas throughout the course of the movie. Like, literally, the villain of this film is a guy who pulls out his gun just to shoot his enemies in the dick. And then he'll blow them up. So,
but did Chuck Norris ever shoot a blow-up doll out of the sky with a bazooka?
Yep, that happened in Hard Ticket to Hawaii.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little bit of a stretch there, but yeah, I agree.
Oh man. See, I should have at least a quick clip from For Your Height Only.
Is it better than The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent?
Wait, actually, yeah.
Well, we're rating these movies on a different scale, Tina. Like these are different.
Oh, okay.
I feel like you guys are using the term movies in question marks, but yeah, sure, that's good.
I'm trying to find a. Oh man, do you remember when he has the X-ray glasses?
Do I?
Yeah,
okay,
mind you.
Hang on, I gotta find the one with the. Wait, oh, you've seen this?
No, I don't. I haven't seen it. That's why I was trying to figure out what was going on here.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, dude, when he sword fought
this is the
those
wrong part.
guys on the balcony.
Sorry, that was the wrong part.
Bush Pan Down from my chat says that you guys should check out Delta Forces. Is also a solid Chuck Norris movie too.
I mean, look, if you want to talk bad movies,
I've
I
seen
have
Delta Force.
I have so many. Oh, here we go. This is it. I just got to find the part.
Digging the music.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, what music, Slender?
Okay, now I actually think I do remember seeing this at some point. I remember actually watching the movie, but I do know the references to this film.
Wait, I think it. Oh man, dude, there's just so much good stuff.
Oh wait,
here.
he's gonna blend into the wall with his suit.
Yeah, this movie is further proof that just because you can make
yeah,
but
that was
he
him
already
the
getting
first
up.
time.
Yeah, look.
They just cut scene.
Oh, he's so good. I think it's right before that the dude. Oh man,
End it with.
do you remember where it is?
I hate her. I hate.
Who are you asking?
You.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait,
what
it's
you're
after
talking
that.
about right now.
Man, you know the part when he goes, he puts somebody like messed up his place.
No.
Mm-mm.
I don't remember him ever having any problems. He was messing everyone else up through the whole movie.
Yeah.
You guys.
Dude. What?
It's when he goes into his room. Remember?
I don't think that was his room.
No, not that. Oh shit, dude, this is insane here. Look at this.
Oh, actually, yeah, he's killed 2 people now.
Yeah, he's killed more than that.
You know
Slender.
why?
Closed.
You know why, Slender? It's because the pen is mightier than the sword.
Don't listen to the commentary. That's for movies with Mad.
I could probably punt this guy about 30 yards if I really tried.
You could not. He is unstoppable.
He is, yeah.
Unkillable.
I love how calm he is. Like, yeah, this is
A normal thing in the Philippines.
What?
this is the Philippines. This happens all the time.
Do you know what he's gonna do, Jacob? He has an umbrella.
Oh my
he
God,
has to
he's about
escape.
No. What the?
I never even realized
I remember.
he just grabbed that umbrella off the floor. That is not Spy Kid.
Yeah, no, the other guy was shooting at him with the umbrella.
I swear to God, are you
Is this
still
rape?
playing
It
that
feels
game?
like rape, right?
'Cause this is the
No, she was digging it once. You know, she got used to it.
I mean, it might be.
Oh yeah, Shredder had problems trying to understand how they fit together.
Oh, just a quick little update from my hockey fans out there. Florida scored is now 3-1.
Does he have testicles in his mouth?
I don't even know the name of the Florida team.
unbelievable thing.
Oh, this is the Panthers.
Look at this, look at this.
Because he only weighs like.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Jesus.
Oh, this looks.
Anyway, if you want to see the whole thing, I'm not done editing, but it will be done soon. Oh man, Soul Assassin, thank you so much for recommending that movie. We're gonna have to go through all of Wing's movies, man. It's amazing.
Yeah, he's got a whole catalog from what I heard.
Yeah, we watched Solar Babies last night. It was actually better than what we thought it was gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
It was
We
actually
watched
pretty good.
we watched Honey earlier today, and we literally went on like a 30-minute diatribe about whether Jessica Alba got herpes from Derek Jeter. That was how bad the movie was.
Oh,
no,
100%.
No, Time Prophet, you are wrong. That umbrella would not have folded up because he is only 20 pounds.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that movie was so great. We watched another good one too, Mega Lightning. YouTube will not let me upload it. That shit got blocked. So that's going to be a Rumble exclusive that no one ever looks. Well, I haven't actually released it yet. I have like 4 movies with Matt over on Rumble that I have yet to go public because I only have like 13 people.
Well, I mean, anyway. I got like 80 people watching on Rumble right now. I got 4 people watching this right now on Rumble. So I mean, there's a little bit of growth there. I mean, it's better than Twitch. Twitch,
yeah, right?
Don't watch Twitch done went and fucked themselves. So
yeah.
Okay. Time Prophet. I know for a fact that you have seen movies with Mad. When you say it is the worst movie you've ever seen, that is an endorsement for us. That is not like, oh, we're not going to watch this one. And I haven't seen those.
No, dude. We watched The Cable Guy like about a month ago, and that one was hard to sit through. Like we thought it was going to be like entertaining bad movie, and by like literally about halfway during the movie, me, Rob, and Cider were just sitting there like we don't even have anything to say. Like that's how bad this film is. Like, there's nothing to mock. There's nothing.
Are you
to,
talking
like,
Cable Guy with Jim Carrey?
Yeah, the Ben Stiller directed movie.
I liked that movie.
You must be on crack. That's the only rational conclusion I could come to.
I think that it's because there's some really great moments in there that everybody remembers, and they kind of spread that shit out for the other hour and a half of the movie.
Yeah. There's definitely some parts where it stretches, but like the whole scene when they're at medieval times is hilarious to me.
Yeah. But what about the other hour and 45 minutes? But
don't remember it.
Yeah,
Jacob, you got to have me on the show, man. This is what I do: is comment on bad movies, man.
Well, I mean, I host a movie night every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So I mean, just throw you guys a link and.
Well, shit, now I got to reschedule my stream.
Yeah, because we also record movies with Mad mostly, but later in the night, like 10 or 11. Oh man.
This week we did Invasion USA last night, and this week we're doing Twister, which is the film that Rob Bottle absolutely hates. So they're gonna get a lot of.
It's one of my favorite movies ever.
Oh yeah,
it's a terrible movie.
It's a wonderful movie. It's the best movie.
Fun fact:
that's
last
not
year,
how tornadoes work. Okay.
Yes, it is. You can strap yourself to a pipe, and nothing will touch you.
Yeah, you'll just be ripped in half. But it's funny. Last year when I flew out to Vegas the first time, I was on the flight in Vegas. It's about 10 o'clock at night. We're in the air, experiencing turbulence, and I'm watching Twister on the plane. So you haven't gotten the full 4DX experience until you've actually watched Twister on a plane during nighttime. So,
could you imagine watching Con Air on a plane, but a plane filled with prisoners?
No. Why would we be on a plane filled with prisoners?
I think in order to get on a plane filled with prisoners, you have to yourself be a prisoner.
Yeah,
I've done it.
Full experience.
By the way, remember the Grant the other night during Mega Lightning? He's like, "Hey, she's from that movie Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey." And almost everybody in the movie, I guess, was also in Winnie the Pooh.
It was weird.
And like halfway through the movie, it's like, okay, we get it. Stop with the joke. If it's a joke,
it's not a joke. He was just like, "Ew, that Neef. It was the same Neef in Winnie the Pooh, also in Golden Child."
You know what movie I just watched fairly recently? The movie Bring It On. Not all the 7 shitty sequels, like the actual first movie, Bring It On. And it's like there's elements of it that I still do like, and there's elements of it that I don't like anymore. So it's kind of hard to grade it on a scale of 23 years that it passes to come out.
What movie?
Bring It On.
Oh yeah, I know Bring It On. I think Mean Girls is actually a better movie.
Oh no, I hate Mean Girls. I rewatched it. It does not hold up at all.
Oh really? You know what we watched the other night? 10 Things I Hate About You. It's actually still kind of charming.
Otro Station says Eric the Viking is the worst movie made. Wrong.
I haven't seen it, but I added it to the list.
What was the movie that we watched with the alien that was torturing that dude?
Oh, Tartarus?
Yeah, Tartarus is the worst movie ever made.
Yeah,
so far
that
as
one's
I can tell
rough.
So far.
That one's rough, man.
I have not seen something worse yet.
Robo Vampires.
No, that movie is glorious. Are you kidding me?
Robo Vampires was an amazing narrative full of twists and turns, and I mean, it had me just hooked the whole time.
Yeah.
Tartarus was like, oh my god, can this alien just hurry up and probe this guy already? Shit. You've already made him relive all his worst parts of his life. You cut his dick off at one point.
That was the one where he was buying a cop. He bought drugs from the cop, and the cop was like, "We just want to know who your supplier is. Pitts, you're my supplier."
Where he got chased by an alien, and it looked like the spaceship was basically when you take a PowerPoint presentation and you use the animation slide and just moved it along.
It's the same dude that did Suburban Sasquatch, which is Jacob. If you haven't seen Suburban Sasquatch, that is a must.
I've heard the name. I haven't seen the whole movie yet.
Oh my god, it's so great. All right, I'm putting the link to our movies with Mad where we did Tartarus. I don't think I spelled that right, but you'll get it.
Hockey update is now at the second intermission, and it is 3-1 Vegas. So Vegas is 20 minutes away from being up 3-1 and going back to Vegas with a chance to win it all.
Ooh.
And ready? And oh man, I forgot about the other places. Was I supposed to be looking at comments?
Yes, probably.
Oh man.
Hopefully you don't have any super chats because that'll be awkward.
Well, it's
I
not
haven't
channel.
seen any, so
on Rumble or Twitch.
I'm seeing them coming from all the different places.
Oh, really? I'm not.
Oh, yeah, well. Like, look, there's the Sporking news here, and then there's the one right below it, and it shows the little Twitch symbol.
Yeah. Like, yeah, that's me.
I don't know if I'm seeing Rumble comments, though.
Who knows? We'll have to figure out that next time, because that's going to do it for us here at Saturday, whatever this was.
Did we even cover all the designated topics?
Yeah, man. We covered aliens, army.
Loki?
No, the designated topics.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We were supposed to celebrate the 2-year anniversary of the premiere of the Loki series.
Why would anyone celebrate that?
Yeah, why would you do that?
Tina will celebrate.
Shredder, you didn't even watch the show. You gave up on it.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, by the way,
a girl power, man. Shredder supports me.
A quick little preview for a couple of articles that I'm writing for Bounding. One is about how the South Korea cinema market is far superior than the American one right now. With some great recommends for guys who haven't seen any great South Korean films yet. And then another one I'm doing is like this whole narrative that Jenna Ortega, who I think you guys may have talked about earlier tonight, somehow being a victim of certain things like, cancel culture and being a victim of toxic internet environments and stuff like that. It's like you literally ruined someone else's career to propel yours. And I got an interesting little expose calling her out as a massive hypocrite regarding some of the things that she said over the last few months. So that should definitely rustle some gym jams, as we like to say back in the day. So look out for those two coming out.
Well, Jacob, we did not talk about this person. That's the one that plays Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
Yeah.
So Christina Ricci?
No, oh my God.
No.
She's the only Wednesday.
No, she's the Hispanic diversity and inclusion version of Wednesday.
By the way, real quick before we go, when I said, hey, Shredder, do you want to watch this new MCU show? And she goes, was it made by Sony? No, it was Disney. Never mean. That was her response.
That's exactly what I sound like at home.
At home. It's something about the atmosphere. I don't know. That's going to do it for us here at whatever this was with Scott. You give me, control. This is what you get. He doesn't even watch the replay. How much you want to bet he doesn't even watch? Jacob, thanks for being here.
No, he'll jump in the chat like tomorrow and be like, how'd the show go? And you're like, it went great. Best show ever. Everybody loved it. We had more contiguous viewers than you have ever had on any stream. And you'd be like, sounds good. Awesome.
And then we just said the N-word the whole time.
But no, Slender, thanks for hopping on. Tina, thanks for hopping on. Jacob, I'm glad you could join at the end there, man. It's always a pleasure. Shredder, thank you for coming on to save me when I was all by myself.
I was wondering if you were gonna.
Yeah, obviously. Avi.
Well, like once the Stanley Cup is over, I'll be back helping on Saturday nights. But like I said, we got our own thing going on right now, so I'm gonna go hop back over there for a second. Unless you got something you want to.
No problem. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be here next Saturday. We're gonna start doing some renegotiating around this motherfucker.
Oh yeah. Trust me, it's hard enough to get people to stream on a Saturday. I know from experience, put it that way.
Right? Oh man. All right. Well, that's gonna do it for us here. If we don't see you back here, we'll see you way up there. Say goodbye to my wife. I'll say hello to yours. If you're not being beamed up,
then you're being beamed down.
And if you can't be savory,
then be delicious.
Reigning as the Mad King.
No one else sings that. That's just you.
Well, I got a different theme song.
Yeah, his name is Monkey Mo. He is running the Mudum show, teaching the judges how to high five. He watches the movies and shows